Today, I put 4 super teams that Kevin Durant has been on into a tournament. We have the Phoenix Suns facing the 11-12 Oklahoma City Thunder with Russell Westbrook, James Harden, and KD, and the Brooklyn Nets from last year facing the 16-17 Warriors. We're going to see which one of these teams can make it to 2 championships first. I chose 2 because that's the number of rings KD has. And I'll also give you a quick refresher on this roster. The 16-17 Warriors have Kevon Looney. The Brooklyn Nets have Andre Drummond. And then when you take a look at the Phoenix Suns, they did go ahead and make a blockbuster move to bring back Cameron Payne for another season. And looking at the 11-12 Oklahoma City Thunder, they have one of the NBA analysts of all time, Kendrick Perkins. So we're going to see which one of these teams can come out on top in a battle of KD super teams. It seems like every year KD's trying to do something to build a stacked squad. And yeah, the Bradley Beal trade is just the latest in that saga. So we're going to go ahead and simcast these matchups game by game to see what happens. And in our first game between the Brooklyn Nets and the Golden State Warriors, the Warriors are going to take it away. Not too big of a surprise. This Warriors team is arguably the greatest basketball team of all time. I know old heads are going to flock to the comment section and tell me about Michael Jordan, Dennis Rodman, and Scottie Pippen, but they had KD, Draymond, Iguodala, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson. That team was ridiculous. Let's go ahead and let's get into the second matchup, the Phoenix Suns and the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Thunder are going to absolutely dominate. They won by like 43 points. You've got to carry a couple ones, round up, and carry the reciprocal, but I think they won by 43 points there. Kevin Durant with the triple-double. A Jeremy Lamb 30 ball was a recipe for success for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Also, Devin Booker did not have a single field goal. If the refs didn't bail him out with 10 free throws, he would have had 0 points. All right, let's go ahead and let's get into Game 2, Brooklyn Nets versus Golden State. This one's a little bit more back and forth as the Warriors and Nets are battling it out, but Golden State takes it away in the fourth quarter. A 12-point win, meaning that Golden State will take a 2-0 lead. It was Steph Curry with 44 and JaVale McGee with 15 and 10 to lead the way for the Golden State Warriors. And looking at the Nets, Andre Drummond and Bruce Brown tried their best, but they're going to need a little bit more help as they're down 2-0 in the series. Now let's get into Game 2 between the Phoenix Suns and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Early on, the Thunder take the lead, and they just carry that throughout the game. Now the Thunder have a 2-0 series lead, meaning neither one of these series are very competitive so far. Hopefully this isn't an L video. Y'all better start hooping, or else I might have to rig the video so that it's a little more interesting. Nah, I'm just playing, man. We don't really fake stuff around here. That takes too much effort. Let's go ahead and let's get into Game 3, Warriors versus the Nets, and the Nets are cooking Golden State. Oh my goodness. The Warriors tried a little bit in that third quarter to come back, but man, they got cooked. Kyrie Irving with 32 points. JaVale McGee has been hooping for the Warriors in this. He's been trying his best, but it's not going to be enough here as the Brooklyn Nets go ahead and sneak a game. So that's good to see. We want to see the Nets competing in that Warriors series. We want to see these series potentially go 7. I'm not trying to see sweeps and stuff. And in this Thunder versus Phoenix game, we get a close one in the fourth quarter. That's what I'm really here for some gameplay that we can jump into. So I will gladly go ahead and hop into this game. 103-104. We're here in the fourth quarter, and the Oklahoma City Thunder have the ball. So they have a chance to take the lead here with any bucket. Russell Westbrook has the basketball, makes a move to the basket, and he gets fouled. That's a solid move by Russ. Send him to the free throw line, and now he's got to make both of these, and the Oklahoma City Thunder will be up by a point. The first one drops for Russell Westbrook, who now has 23 points in the game, and the second one is up, and it's also good. Some clutch free throws from Russell Westbrook as Kendrick Perkins checks into the game. Now Bradley Beal is bringing up the basketball. They've got Real Deal Beal running the point guard. Bradley Beal with the tough mid-range shot. It's off. Russell Westbrook snags the rebound, and he's moving in transition. He's going to slow it down a little bit, try to attack the defense, and okay. Yeah, that was rough. How was that a foul on Russ, though? I don't know what really happened there, but luckily DeAndre Ayton misses a free throw. Don't know if you could tell from that garbage camera angle. He does go ahead and make the second, meaning things are all tied up once again. I don't know where Devin Booker is at. He must have fouled out or something, but James Harden is bringing up the ball here for the Thunder, gets a screen from Perkins. What a terrible shot, and it's off. As the Suns try to make a clutch play here, I just want to really quickly ask y'all, if y'all enjoy the videos, consider subscribing to the channel. Anyways, let's go ahead and let's see what Bradley Beal can make happen. He has the ball in his hands once again. DeAndre, stop calling for it. You're not getting the rock. Okay, he got the rock, and he missed the layup. This is why we don't give you the rock. Never mind. DeAndre Ayton with the clutch bucket. My bad, DeAndre. I was disrespecting you. I saw him calling for the ball. That looked like that one play when Thomas Bryant was calling for the ball. Bro, Bron is about to break the scoring record. What are you calling for the ball for? Russell Westbrook has the basketball in clutch time. Is he going to get a screen? Yes, he does. Kendrick Perkins is there for the help. He drops it down to Perkins, and a Westbrook turnover in clutch time. Now Bradley Beal has the ball once again. The Oklahoma City Thunder are down by 2 points here. If the Phoenix Suns get a bucket here, the Thunder are going to be in a tough spot. Bradley Beal steps back from mid-range, and he drains it. A clean look for Bradley Beal. Do the Oklahoma City Thunder have an answer, though? Russell Westbrook gives it to James Harden. Back to Westbrook. Westbrook trying to make something happen. Who let Russ cook? He's getting clamped, and the block from Kevin Durant is blocked out of bounds. The Thunder are realistically going to have one more chance at it here. The Thunder, can they at least inbound the ball? There you go. KD, clean look. He should have took the 3, but he hits the 2, and the Thunder are once again within 2 points. So they're going to have to send Bradley Beal to the free throw line here. They've got to hope that he misses at least one of these to keep the game more within reach. You probably couldn't tell by the camera angle, but that free throw did drop, and the second one is also good. So it's a 4-point game. We'll stick around to see if the Thunder can hit a 3 here, but if they don't, this game is pretty much over. The ball goes to KD. Oh my goodness, Kevin Durant. Oh my goodness, man. That was one of these shots of all time. He goes ahead and airballs it straight out of bounds, and this game is over. Wow, what a finish for that game, man. And the Suns are going to take it home, meaning that the Phoenix Suns have snuck a game here. So both series are 2-1. We'll see if either team can make a comeback. The Warriors get off to a strong start in Game 4 against Brooklyn, but Brooklyn keeps fighting back, and they're going to go ahead and take another game. So the series is tied up at 2 apiece between the Warriors and Brooklyn. Seth Curry had 27 points for the Brooklyn Nets to drop off his brother Steph, as Steph only had 21. We see who's the better brother now. It's all tied up at 2 apiece there. And now we're headed to a Game 4 between the Thunder and Suns. The Suns have a chance to tie up the series here, but the Thunder, early on, they just take a huge lead and they hold on to it. They go ahead and win by 29 points in this one. Devin Booker and Bradley Beal came to play, but Kevin Durant did not come to play. My bad, KD. KD's a cool basketball player. I know I do a lot of videos about like his super teams and stuff, but he's really fun to watch. Kevin Durant, 47, 15, and 10. Russell Westbrook, 31, 8, and 17. And James Harden with 21 and 10. I don't know what the Suns were supposed to do about that. Now we're headed into a pivotal Game 5 between the Brooklyn Nets and the Golden State Warriors. And the Nets are absolutely cooking early on, but the Warriors do have some fight in them. Unfortunately, it's not enough as the Nets go ahead and win by 16 points here. Steph Curry with 12 points. Yeah, man, it's looking rough for the Warriors. They have lost 3 straight games. Hey, we saw them do that in the 2016 finals. Now let's head back to our Thunder versus Suns series. The Suns are up 3-1 with a chance to close this one out, but the Thunder came to play early on. Unfortunately, the Suns had a 52-point second quarter, and the Thunder just folded. And after the first quarter, the Thunder were done. It was wraps, man. James Harden with 14 points, Kendrick Perkins with 6 and 8, a valiant effort. But Phoenix was just out there hooping, man. You had Devin Booker with 27, Bradley Beal with 23, KD with 30, TJ Warren with 20, DeAndre Ayton with 17 to keep their season alive. And now we have a game 6 between the Golden State Warriors and the Brooklyn Nets. The Warriors are facing elimination here. It was a pretty low-scoring game through the start, and ultimately the Brooklyn Nets it was kind of bad for them. They struggled. 3 for 10 shooting from Kyrie, 6 for 20 shooting from KD, 5 for 15 from James Harden, 4 of 11 from Blake Griffin. It was just a recipe for disaster for them. And then looking at the Warriors, it wasn't even a crazy game for them, but I mean, you saw the way that the Nets ended up struggling in this one, so it was good enough for the Warriors to get the job done. And now we have a game 7 between the Warriors and Brooklyn. And the Thunder-Suns series, the Suns are looking to make a 3-1 comeback here, but the Thunder aren't having any of it. They're going to go ahead and knock the Suns out of this series. They're moving on to the NBA Finals, winning by 10 points in this one. Bradley Beal came to play. Kevin Durant did not. Only 14 points on 14 shots in this one for KD. And then looking at the Thunder, KD came to play for the Thunder. So did Russell Westbrook. James Harden, kind of a rough game, but it's okay because the Thunder are moving on to the finals. Now we have a game 7 between the Golden State Warriors and the Brooklyn Nets. Both teams' seasons on the line and a trip to the NBA Finals on the line. The Brooklyn Nets come out to play early and just absolutely destroy the Golden State Warriors. A great first half from Brooklyn leads the way to a trip to the NBA Finals. KD and KD are your conference MVPs. I did not expect the Warriors super team to go down like that. I thought they were the best team in this video, but they're out of here. And the Brooklyn Nets are moving on to the NBA Finals. They're going to be facing the Oklahoma City Thunder here in the battle of the super teams. Remember, the competition is going to be to see which super team can win 2 championships first. So even if your favorite KD super team didn't win this year, there's still a second chance next year. But let's get to it, man. NBA Finals, the Brooklyn Nets came to play early on in this one, just absolutely cooking the Oklahoma City Thunder. Oh my goodness, almost a 50-point win here by the Brooklyn Nets, and it was a team effort. Look at all the guys that were scoring for the squad. Kyrie led the way with 35, and then looking at the Oklahoma City Thunder, oh man, Russ, 5 for 22 shooting is pretty crazy. I'm not going to lie to you. But let's go ahead and let's get into game 2. We'll see if Russell Westbrook and the Oklahoma City Thunder can have a revenge game here. And it's definitely much closer than it was in game 1, but not close enough as the Nets are going to get the job done once again. It wasn't even a crazy showing from anybody. I mean, Andre Drummond had 17 and 15, but looking at the Thunder stats, I'm kind of surprised they didn't win. They had some solid stats in that one, but they've got to come to play in this game 3. If they don't, their season is essentially over, going down 3-0, and they did come to play here. The Thunder barely squeak out the win. The Nets almost made a last-second comeback there, but Oklahoma City does finally get their first win of the series as we head into game number 4. We'll see if the Nets can take a commanding 3-1 lead. Early on, it is a back-and-forth game, with the Thunder taking control in the second quarter, and they held on to control, going ahead and winning by 12 points in this one. KD and Kyrie gave it their all. Kind of a rough game from James Harden, and nobody else really showed up for Brooklyn, while the Thunder got 26 points from Jeremy Lamb. Now the series is all tied up at 2 apiece, with the Thunder winning the last 2 games. But the Nets, they're not going to give up like that. They go ahead and they dominate in game number 5, taking a commanding win, a 25-point win for the Brooklyn Nets, as they're going to take a 3-2 lead. They're 1 win away from winning the first Super Team championship. And man, the role players really showed up for the Brooklyn Nets in this one. Jeremy Lamb's doing all he can for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He's even scoring more points than KD, but they still can't win. Now let's get to game 6. The Thunder season is on the line here, but they don't seem to have too much urgency as the Brooklyn Nets are going to barely take this one away. I probably should have hopped in, but they're going to do it. James Harden is your finals MVP, and now we're going to move on to the second season to see if any other team can compete or if the Brooklyn Nets are going to win the Super Team Challenge by winning their second championship. Now, I don't want to simcast all the games once again, so if we do get any close series, we will go ahead and simcast, see if we can get any hopping games. But like I said, I don't want this video taking too long, so we'll go ahead and simcast this close series where we have a pivotal Game 5 between the Phoenix Suns and the Oklahoma City Thunder, where the Phoenix Suns really came to play early on and ultimately held on to that lead towards the end of this game. It looked like the Thunder might make a comeback, but nah, the Suns got it done. James Harden, Russell Westbrook, and KD are going to be facing elimination for the Oklahoma City Thunder in Game 6. We'll see if they respond with their season on the line. And then we also have a close series between the Brooklyn Nets and the Golden State Warriors. Unfortunately, we don't see any Game 7s as both teams are going to go down in 6. And now we have a Nets versus Suns finals. Brooklyn could go ahead and just sweep this super team challenge by winning 2 championships in a row, but we'll see if they can get it done. Game number 1 goes to Phoenix. Game number 2 goes to Brooklyn. Game number 3 goes to Phoenix, and we're all tied up at 2 apiece. Do the Brooklyn Nets have enough to repeat as champions in this super team challenge? It sure looks like it in Game 5, as they're going to dominate. They've came out and really played in a lot of these big games that we've had in this simulation. The Nets have gone crazy, and it's funny because this team never really saw a ton of success. You could argue that they broke up too soon. You know, the James Harden trade request, things got crazy in Brooklyn. But they're going to get it done here in the Super Team Challenge, winning in 6 games. James Harden is once again the Finals MVP. I hope y'all enjoyed. Have a great day. Be sure to like and subscribe.